I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna piss you off. All the stuff you're working on right now, the logo, the website, the brand colors, the systems, the SOPs, the fancy tech stack, the perfect product, the business cards, the LLC paperwork, none of it matters. Not until you hit $1 million. And it's the skill most entrepreneurs avoid like the plague because it's uncomfortable, because it feels sleazy, because nobody wants to admit they're bad at it. I'm talking about selling. That's it. That's the whole game. And here's the kicker. The longer you avoid it, the longer you stay broke. Let me show you why. The only skill that matters from $0 to $1 million here. So why selling is the only game that matters in stage one. Now, the brutal truth about stage one. Michael Masterson's book, this is where it's based on, Ready, Fire, Aim, breaks business into 4 stages. Stage 1, 0 to 1 million, which is the infancy stage. Stage 2, 1 to 10 million, childhood stage. Stage 3, 10 million to 50 million, the adolescent stage. And stage 4, 50 million plus, we've entered adulthood. Each stage requires a completely different focus, different skills, different priorities. Here's what most entrepreneurs get catastrophically wrong. They work on stage 2 and 3 problems while they're still stuck in stage 1. They work on stage 2 and stage 3 problems while still stuck on stage 1. They build systems before they have sales. They hire teams before they have revenue. They perfect products before anyone's bought them. In stage 1, the only thing that matters is selling. So what actually matters in stage 1, this is where most people are at. So I have 2 columns here. What you think matters and what actually matters. Let's go through them here together. Now, what you think matters: perfect branding, sophisticated systems, building a team. What actually matters is getting on sales calls, closing deals, generating revenue. Everything else is a distraction, a comfortable distraction, but still a distraction. The avoidance trap. So why do entrepreneurs avoid selling? Because it's uncomfortable, because rejection hurts, because it exposes whether your idea actually works. So instead, we hide behind business building. So what does that look like? We say to each other, I need to finish the website first. I need to perfect the product first. I need to get my branding right first. I need to set up my systems first. I need to learn more before I'm ready. This is procrastination disguised as productivity. You feel busy. You feel like you're making progress, but revenue stays at 0. The hard truth is, if you're not selling, you don't have a business. You have an expensive hobby. I'm calling myself out here too. When I first started, I spent 3 months on a website. 3 months. You know how many sales calls I made in those 3 months? 0. I was building the business. No, I wasn't. I was hiding. Hiding behind busy work because selling felt scary. The day I finally picked up the phone and started selling, that's the day my business actually started. Everything before was just expensive procrastination. So Ready, Fire, Aim, the title of Masterson's book, isn't accidental. It's the entire philosophy. Get ready quickly, fire before you're comfortable, aim after you see where the bullet lands. Most entrepreneurs do the opposite. Ready, aim, 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 and still aiming and never fire. They spend months perfecting their offer in isolation, then they launch and discover nobody wants it. The ready, fire, aim approach is 1, ready. We get a minimal viable offer together in days, not months. We move quickly. Number 2, we fire. We start selling it immediately, even if it's ugly. And step 3 here, we aim. Use market feedback to refine the offer, because it's going to happen eventually. The market gives you better feedback in 1 week of selling than your brain gives you in 6 months of planning. Now here's the speed advantage. Ready, aim, aim, aim. It's in one column. The ready, fire, aim is in the other column. That's what we want to try to do. So in the left column, 6 months to launch. We launch in 7 instead. 7 days. Feedback after months. With selling, we get feedback after a few days. On the left here, one big giant bet. Once we actually start selling and get feedback, it's many small experiments and refinements. On the left here, your ego is still attached to the outcome. But then over here with the ready, fire, aim, learning is attached to the outcome. Failure equals devastating, but failure actual equals data. Speed is a competitive advantage. The faster you iterate, the faster you win. Here's what I wish somebody told me earlier. You don't need to be ready. You need to be in motion. Launch ugly, sell before you're ready, and figure it out after. I know that feels reckless, but here's the truth. The market would tell you what's wrong way faster than what your brain will. Your brain will spend for months trying to predict what people want. The market would tell you in one sales call. So stop aiming, start firing, and adjust as you go. That's how you get to $1 million. So the selling shortcuts. If selling is the only skill that matters, here's how to get good fast. Number 1, reframe what selling is. So selling is not manipulation. I thought this too for a long time. It's matching problems to solutions if you have something that helps people. So again, selling is a service. Not selling is selfish, actually. So you're keeping the solution from people who actually need it. Number two, volume beats perfection. 10 clumsy sales calls will teach you more than 100 hours of sales trainings. Get the reps, make the calls, have the conversations, and every no is actually tuition. Number three, sell before you build. The ultimate ready, fire, aim move. It's to sell the product before it exists. If people won't buy it, you just saved yourself months of building the wrong thing. And if they will buy it, now you've got revenue and validation in the same moment. Find your one selling channel. So don't spread yourself across 10 marketing channels. Find one that works. Double down relentlessly. Cold outreach, content, ads, referrals. Just pick one, master it, and scale it. Then number five here, track the numbers that matter. In stage one, there's only one metric. We're talking revenue. Not followers, not likes, not website traffic, revenue. If it doesn't lead directly to revenue, it's a vanity metric. So stage one scorecard, ask yourself these questions weekly. How many sales conversations did I have? How many offers did I make? How much revenue did I generate? What objections did I hear? What did I learn about what the market wants? If you can't answer these questions, you weren't selling, you were hiding. Look, I get it. Selling feels gross even if you've never been taught how to do it right. But here's the reframe that changed everything for me. Selling isn't convincing people to buy stuff they don't need. Selling is finding people with a problem and offering them a solution. That's it. If you have something that genuinely helps people and you're not selling it, you're actually doing them a disservice. You're keeping the solution from people who truly need it. So selling isn't selfish. Not selling is selfish. So here's a good game plan. The 7-day selling sprint. Here's the action plan for the next week. Day 1 to 2 would define your offer. What problem do you solve and for who? What's the outcome? What's the price? Keep it simple, 1-page max. Done is better than perfect here. Day 3 to 4, we build your list. 50 people who might need your offers. That's friends, connections, past clients, cold prospects, doesn't matter. Just get 50 names. Day 5 to 7, start conversations. Reach out to all 50, not with a pitch, but with curiosity. So for example, hey, I'm working on X, would love to get your thoughts. Get on calls, make offers, close some deals. And then the goal, 10 plus sales conversations in 7 days. You'll learn more than that 1 week, and I promise you that most entrepreneurs will learn in a year of building. So the bottom line here, from 0 to 1 million, the game is simple. Sell, sell, sell. Not branding, not systems, not hiring, not perfecting. It's all about selling. The entrepreneurs who win at stage 1 are the ones who embrace this reality early. The ones who lose are the ones who keep hiding behind the business building while their bank account stays empty. So I'm going to ask you, which one are you going to be? Ready, fire, stop aiming, let's start firing. And the market is waiting. Here's what I want you to do. Stop whatever you're working on right now. The rebrand, the new funnel, that one product tweak. Do me a favor, let's just stop. And at least ask yourself this one question. How many sales conversations did I have this week? If the answer is less than 10, that's a problem. Not your logo, not your systems, not your product. Your problem is you're not selling enough. Let's fix that and everything else fixes itself. 0 to 1 million is a selling game. Let's start playing it. If you like this content, hit subscribe, hit that like button, and thank you so much.